I think what you have to offer here is really, really crucial to our coaches. And if anyone wants to start taking notes, this is a really good time to take notes.
And Karen's going to chime in a lot here, but I think
I am.
We like to share the stage. I think before we even get into buying signals, and these two things go hand in hand, is really we spend a lot of time, sometimes as new coaches, I'm guilty myself, of spending time with non-qualified prospects, and they hardly turn into paying clients because you're not qualified. So let's talk about that a little bit. Nothing is more frustrating than investing time and money on a prospect that flakes out on you, gets cold feet, or just ends up working with somebody else or not ever going into coaching. So I wanted to outline five different ways you could qualify your prospects. There are probably 9,000 different ways you can do it, but let's keep it simple because that's Karen's and my mantra is the KISS, keep it simple, stupid, so that you're not overwhelmed with too many ideas. So I'm going to kind of just go over the first five, and Karen, jump in and add to this, any stories that you can think of that you think will help the group. But I think the first one really is when you're talking, because we as coaches are really good at asking the questions and listening. So it really is. This is why I love coaching, because it's so natural from going in from a sales career into coaching, because I'm used to asking a lot of questions and listening so that I can find the need of my customer or my client. So the biggest one is, why do you want to buy this product or service? Why does this client, what is the reason you're determining for buying this service? Do they want to make more money? Do they want to lose weight? Is it something in health and wellness? Organize their account, get a new job, a career coach. It's really asking them early on, if finding out if this is going to be a good client or a time waster. So you're really connecting with them and finding out what is the reason for buying your services, because we're selling an intangible, obviously, which is very different. When I came in from selling books or medical services, it's a product. They see it visually. Coaching is different. So we have to really get in and find out what their true needs are. And we all know this.
Good thing we love.
Go ahead, Karen.
Sorry. Good thing we love asking questions.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, what you're looking for is that common connection. What I always try to find out is something do we have in common. Maybe if it's local, maybe they have kids at the same school. Maybe they have a hobby that I love, like running. So it's asking those questions, what is your vision? What do you do with your free time? And they'll tell you, because people love to talk about themselves. And so really you notice that one thing you have in common and find that connection. And that's where we're building that relationship, because I think sometimes when we're looking to do these enrollment conversations, we think we have to make the, I'll call the sale or the close of it in that first discussion, and sometimes that can happen. Sometimes it's a matter of, 5, 6, 7 taps on that person's shoulder to get them to come on board with you. But it is really, do we want to spend time with this person? Is this person worth spending time with to turn over into a client, to convert into a client? So beginning to build that relationship. And Karen, did you want to add anything to that as far as that first one on qualifying your prospect?
Well, I think, we do talk in the Platinum group about having a niche, and people ask me all the time, is a niche necessary for a coaching business? And I like to say, of course it's not necessary. Nothing is really necessary there, but it does make things easier. And when you're talking about kind of qualifying who you're speaking to, again, it's kind of about leveraging your time. Like if you know that, Carolyn, you mentioned weight loss would be the niche. Well, then go to places where people would be hanging out. One of our former group members was working with weight loss with women that were in menopause and post-menopause. So she knows exactly where to go. And so that's kind of a little bit of a qualifying, so that you'll know who to have those conversations with and who are really going to match up to you.